Hello and welcome. This is some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts with Kabusha. If you're looking at your screen, you probably see this gloriously hideous monstrosity. The year is 1906, and we have not invented double turrets somehow. I did a ship like this the other day as an experiment, just purely to see what would happen, and it worked incredibly well. The accuracy on single turrets and the insane rate of fire is just something to behold. 2 rounds per minute rate of fire. It is so good. In terms of armor, we're armored against our own guns to about 10,000 yards. Actually, a little bit under that even. For our main belt. Extended belt, not quite as good, but should be good enough. Deck, we're basically impervious to deck penetration, same thing for turret tops, and even our secondaries are armored basically against the same thing. If your secondaries just aren't armored, you're going to take too many small ammo detonations. We have a limited anti-torpedo belt, double hull, anti-flooding 2 with the most advanced citadel we have access to in 1906, as well as reinforced bulkheads, but only standard, and also short range. Again, this is a ship. This time it gave us Austria-Hungary, so that's what I'm going with. Let's see what happens. This is quite a large engagement. When you do an engagement this size, the game actually says, hey, you might have some performance issues. My machine's kept up just fine. It is kind of amusing, though, to see how many ships blow up. So this is a fleet. 3 battleships, a heavy, 2 lights, 16 destroyers. So actually a little over 4 per capital ship, essentially. And it is glorious. I think I might have had 4 battleships last time, come to think of it. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I totally missed the notice. North. So that away. Speed this up. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we have just as good a result as my test game from a couple days ago. Yeah, this was just purely a meme build, but it's amazingly good somehow. I'm not even running the most advanced conning tower. Actually, I just use an older, smaller conning tower just to fit this superimposed gun. I would have thought it would have given me a severe penalty, but turns out it doesn't matter that much. Just a moment here. I'm going to adjust the audio slightly. And we're back. So we have a huge fleet here. Our cruisers are in a support role. Our destroyers are trying to screen. And they did get the first spots. So let's see what happens. I'm going to turn out a little bit. Speed this back up. Here we go. So they got the initial salvos. We are already locked, though, with 2.5% chance to hit, and we're trying to identify the enemy ships. They are definitely a far more traditional dreadnought layout. 2, 4, 6, 8-gun broadside of whatever their caliber is. Probably 12-inch guns. Looks pretty similar to what I've got. Yeah, I expect those are also 12. So they have the broadside advantage for sure. We have the Dhaka, though. They also have what looks like probably a 6-inch secondary. Maybe a 5-inch on center, and no casemates. Way more funnels. I am a little lacking there. I just have 1 funnel, so I will definitely take some. If my funnel's destroyed, I'm definitely gonna have some acceleration issues. But you know, them's the deals. So we are currently sitting at 3.7% and just going up for accuracy. We haven't taken any hits yet. Our secondaries are opening up as well with a surprisingly good chance to hit. Single barrel secondaries are actually pretty darn accurate. Now, there are definitely going to be a number of smaller targets as well that I'm going to have to watch out for. We do have a hit. Looks like it's with a secondary gun. Worship's on fire. Now, obviously, I could have made this ship more optimal with like many bulkheads and and maximizing the thickness and all that stuff. But you know, it's 1908 or 1906. You know, they weren't all built optimally. So that's half the fun, at least for me right now. At this stage of the game, is pretending that, hey, maybe I don't have access to this technology yet. Because it's just a canned, gated technology right now in skirmish mode, so. We've identified another ship. Oh, we did take a hit, but it bounced. What is this? Is that light? Yes, it is a light vessel. So we will focus all secondaries on that light ship. Cruisers and light cruisers. Destroyers will probably automatically deal with that. I do have to look at these other ones. They are all on screen, it would seem. These destroyers are on follow. You guys are going to move into a screening position. Light cruisers. I'm going to have you follow for now. And same thing with the heavy cruiser. They end up interfering with the line a little bit too much, and they tend to suicide in. So we'll just have them do supporting fire. That'll be just fine. First destroyer is down. Whoo! Good job, destroyer. Talk about a point-blank torpedo. Wow, that was impressive. Alright, I'll fire on the Viceroy. And I'm going to go ahead and turn out and change my speed. Odds are somebody in my line will probably take a torpedo. Currently, it's fairly hard to make. There's no if you want to turn away order, so it just follows the line. I do hope they give you the ability to flag for turn away. That way, the entire line could turn left as opposed to continuing to follow. So torpedoes are surprisingly good when you got this many ships in the line. They'll probably hit something. So far, so good. Our heavy cruisers are targeting something. Looks like it's their light cruiser. Okay, that'll be fine. And it's getting wrecked. What are you guys focusing on? You guys focusing on that? Tell you what. Alt right click there. And we'll get our main capital guns. Oh shit, roughed. There we go. Capital guns back on their lead ship. You're getting a little lost. Heavy cruiser is fine on that. The light cruisers. You guys are basically out of range, but you'll target the destroyers as soon as they come in. Switch to that destroyer. Not too bad. You guys alt right click on that destroyer instead. Let's keep on going. So far we're doing good. We haven't taken much damage. Hardly any. I'm just bouncing pretty much. I do expect last time almost the entire supporting fleet died. So we'll see if it continues this round as well. And we'll go ahead and turn back in. You do take obviously a reduction to your own accuracy doing this, but you know, you just gotta deal. We are getting some good hits on this battleship already. So the repulse has 4.6% chance to hit compared to our 7%. Okay, not too bad. Once we start dealing some engine damage, that ship's going to slow down and we'll get even more accuracy, especially as we close on the target a little bit. We're still fairly long, 10 kilometers, yeah. So we're basically right at our immunity zone. I do kind of love how you just see all these lines going everywhere, just targeting all the things. Yep, there goes one of ours, ammo detonation. They do tend to blow up. Goodbye, destroyer. We knew you. Not at all. More fire. Okay, that ship is turning away. It's definitely taking some flooding damage. Our chance to hit is probably kind of poor. Yeah, ricochet chance is very high. So we'll go ahead and Alt-Shift right-click. Alt-Shift right. There we go. It's a little sticky. Get our main guns on this other ship that's broadside to us. So we actually have a pretty good chance to pin most of their belts. So I'm not sure why the upper belt would be more armor. Oh, unless it's calling that to the deck. I still don't understand per se if it calls that top third as only the deck armor, or if it's a combined deck and belt. Honestly, not sure. I heard a torpedo hit. Something sank. I'm guessing it was this fellow got torpedoed. Maybe. Definitely some torpedo action. Our heavy cruiser has taken some damage. Oh, as our destroyer, or not our destroyer, our heavy cruiser got torpedoed. Yeah. Well, that's not very good. And light cruisers. You guys are gonna go ahead and move into a screening position. You guys are all screen, yes? Yes. Okay. And you are, for some reason, totally dead in the water. You should have 2 engines. Oh well. Heavy cruisers still doing their thing, wrecking all the things. Since that light cruiser, they do not have torpedoes, so I'm not nearly as concerned, honestly. That guy, though, is a concern. Yep, there's another torpedo. Whew. Yep, another kaboom. Destroyers ammo detonate like all the time. It's kind of hilarious. Looks like their battleship line is disengaging for right this moment, so we'll instead focus our primary weapons on their light cruisers that are working over my escorting destroyers. You know, might as well try to hit the ships that you have a low chance to ricochet and will just rip apart for pretty much any hit. So accuracy, not bad. Almost 7% with primary guns against a light cruiser at this range. It's pretty darn good. And the rate of fire, these things just keep pumping out shells. I mean, our 8-inchers are 3.2 rounds per minute, 2 rounds per minute on main, 3.6 on our secondary casemates. It's good. It's real good. I mean, just look at that. Ba-ba, ba-ba, ba-ba. Ba-ba, ba-ba, ba-ba. Oh, it's so good. So much DACA. Ricochet chance high. I'm gonna have to doubt that one. There we go. Chance to pin pretty much everywhere. Yep, there she goes. And let's just go ahead and focus fire everything on the Dido. Oh, wait, they're broadside again. Alright, back on the Ajax. Oh, she's starting to turn out. Why, you? Let's turn in. Increase speed, turn in. Ooh, what's that? What is it? Whatever it is, it's getting focus fired. Heavy cruiser, you're already on it. Light cruisers, yeah, shoot that too. We might have pretty good shots on the Goliath. Yeah. Focus fire on the Goliath. It's broadside and wants some love. I have to say, this is probably the most impressive I've seen this game so far. An actual full fleet action like this is just so much fire. The smoke, the sounds, I love it. It's so good. Let's turn in a little bit. Take me closer. It's time to start hitting them with our swords. And our ships are doing fantastic. We're so heavily armored at the ranges that we're engaging that it's unlikely we'll take a penetration. Chances do happen, I'm sure, but... And the Goliath is starting to take some damage. Oh, I forgot to actually look. So these do have 12-inch guns, slightly less armor, and of a lower quality. They have few bulkheads, slightly slower. They're definitely lighter, though. We have about... yeah, almost 6,000 tons. Yeah, no, about 5. A little under 5,000. 4,900 tons on. Which makes sense. They went for more firepower as opposed to less armor. So, whereas we're heavily armored, but relatively lightly gunned. Our heavy cruiser is sinking. I was about to say it just clicked black. Oh, look! I just noticed that little symbol. Look at that. Showing it's going down. It's flooding. Yeah, it's just flotation damage. She finally flooded out. A little glitchiness with the audio there as it's going glug glug glug. Oh, it's actually breaking up. Interesting. Let me see. Alt right click on that. Keep all the secondaries, ripping that thing to asunder. You guys focus on that. You guys have torpedoes. You do have torpedoes. What was the focus fire for torpedoes? Shift right click. Here you go. If you guys have a torpedo attack, you know, feel free to go for it on that battleship over there. How are we doing? Imagine these guys getting low. Yeah, they're getting very low on torpedoes at this point. It's been torpedo soup. So the Goliath, 12-inch BB belt, extended pin. Okay. Good hit. 54 damage. Whoa! Another kaboom. So she took a 12-inch hit. Ah, come on, let me click her. 12-inch hits mid-deck, overpin, 4,400 damage. Yeah, resistance on light ships is basically non-existent. I'm kind of surprised that it's still dealing so much damage considering it's an overpin. I kind of hope they alter it a little bit because those over-penetrations shouldn't deal much. I mean, you're leaving a big hole. You're almost certainly getting some flooding damage, and depending where it's at, it could be catastrophic flooding damage. But it does feel like any hit and they go kaboom. And realistically, it wouldn't be quite that bad because the shell wouldn't arm. It can arm, but if it's an overpin, it didn't. We'll see. It's still a game. It's still very much early in development. Goliath. So we currently have 7.5% chance to hit. Yeah, he's up to 9.4. What's he targeting, though? Oh, the light cruiser. Yeah. Makes sense. And you guys did not get any of your torpedoes out. Disappointing. Hey, do I need to focus everything on that light cruiser? Maybe get a torpedo out on him. That'd be good. We're going to change direction for the main battle fleet again. I'm trying to avoid sailing too long in one direction. These ships do have torpedoes. They haven't really been using them yet. Very small storage, only 5. So they went with light torpedoes. And what size? 17-inch, so decent size. A little bit better than the basics anyway. And our light cruiser task force is pretty much done. Well, half of it's done. Ammo detonation here. Hey, there's that torpedo. My spidey sense was tingling. I imagine one of these destroyers is probably gonna run into it, but you know, AI's gonna do what the AI's gonna do. I'm not gonna micro this many ships in this game. Can get good hits on her. Let's target the secondaries on the heavy cruiser. Gun swinging around still. Yeah. The bark. Yeah. Audio's a little glitchy today. I don't know if that's just new with this version, or is just how many ships we've got going on confusing things. Not sure. But, you know, whatevs. And the repulse, taking damage, mid-deck overpins. She's turning away. I wish you didn't have to be on your ship when you're doing this. Yeah, a high chance to hit. Got good chance to pin though, despite the ricochet. Who on that ship? Let's turn in. The other light cruiser's gone, so it's just down to our escorting destroyers, which are getting a little bit thin. At least in the current state, with how quickly DDs detonate, you're going to see a huge amount of destroyer attrition. Oops, that is that's Pickle over there. They still have a destroyer. Make them pay. Everybody, target that thing. Make it dead. You guys could turn again. Speed this up just a little bit. Another torpedo and another destroyer gonna go boom. Nope, they dodged. Ooh, that's quite the torpedo spread. 4 of them. Are they gonna turn back into them, or is that destroyer? Nah, she's gonna dodge. Looks like probably most of my ships will dodge. Yeah, it's definitely pretty poor in that. Even if a torpedo spotted, they tend to run right into it from way the heck far away. Oh yeah, let's get turned out here. Yep, there's those torpedoes again. So it looks like they might be winning the destroyer race this time. They have a lot of their support ships still up and about, and I'm about out of them. How about this? Let's focus our main guns on that ship. Heavy cruisers coming in. We should have a decent chance. Yeah, 8.3. And if we hit, we're just going to punch right through that thing. It's only got, 7.5 inches of armor at best. Just a touch faster than us, about half our weight. Same quality armor, though. Interesting. Yeah, there's one of those torpedoes. We're just going to have to go for it. Every cruiser's taking a few hits. Destroyer's getting a little frisky. Fire and flooding, booyah. And so far we are in perfect shape. Bingo. Damage the main tower. Getting wrecked. Ooh, hello. That was an explosion and a half. Yeah, he took some damage. I think we had a bounce off of here. Oh, hello. Yeah, we finally ate a torpedo. They snuck one in there, despite all the dodging. Oh well. We got okay-ish anti-torpedo protection, so we will have to deal. Is that thing torpedoed yet? No. And there you go. Everything on that Goliath. Make it pay. Target that destroyer. She's still got a fair number of torpedoes. Most of these actually still have quite a few. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, their battleships are dodging quite a bit. Ammo detonation. Guy's probably done for. Yeah, the battleship looks like it's probably turning back into a good pin angle, so I'm just going to leave my guns as they are. Keep the accuracy. Our rudder is still damaged. I'm going to slow down. And we're gonna zigzag again. Looks like she's trying to break off. That's detach. We'll just detach you. That way you actually mind. Because they are not very good. When they're trying to detach, they just, they spend way too much time trying to fall back into the end of the line, and they'll just basically get themselves shot to pieces and or torpedoed. Not too bad though. And so that section is definitely flooded, but it looks like we caught up. Decent amount of damage. Pretty respectable chance to pin. Average ricochet chance. They're starting to angle out again. Yeah. See if we can't wreck that thing. Yeah, most of them are just kind of kiting away still. Come on. Turn! I told you to turn. Here, hard to starboard. You're going to angle out. And you guys, secondaries on the moon. Destroyers, look, they've got one more than me. Oh, just detach. Oh, you dum-dum. Here, full speed ahead. Keep turning. Yeah, it doesn't handle fleet orders all that well. Any kind of evasive maneuvers, and they just tend to go kind of dumb. There we go. And you'll just straighten out. You'll straighten out over there. Looks good for now. Yep. Here's some more torpedoes. And we should dodge all that. Head full. Head full as well. Yeah, focus everything. Right this minute. Everything on to the destroyers. I just want the last of these guys down. Boy, yeah, there goes our destroyer fleet. You're still showing 7 of them up there? Dang. Here, sink another one. That one's, how's that one not sunk? 0.3%. Really? Really? Make it dead. For torpedo again, it's just sitting there doing torpedo things. Very torpedo-y things. How's this guy doing? We are at the point where we're starting to take mid-belt penetrations. So we need to angle back in some. And you will also angle in. In terms of targets, I'm going to put everything on the repulse. We should have the best chance for a pin without a bounce. Zigging and zagging. Slow down to full. The accuracy bonus. I hope they give us a button here soon to disable falling out of line. Just like lock the group. I will detach a ship when I wish to. Repulse. Yeah, she's taking some damage. She's got a 13% chance to hit. We're sitting at 12. Interesting, because last time I did this, I was sitting like over 20%. So I'm wondering if it was... I'm not sure why it's so much better for them this time. Well, that ship's got 23. Never mind. 19, 16. Okay, now it's going up again all of a sudden. Oh, it's probably my own maneuvering. Never mind. Or she's fairly stable. Yeah, there's those darn destroyers. Oops. No. Angle in a little bit. All of you guys. All of you. Secondaries on that. Actually, if she's that close, everything onto the Ajax, because she's right there. Broadside. Yeah. Or so is she, but this is the more convenient broadside. Can only angle against so many ships at one time, so. Let's see if we can take care of the guy on the flank. And alt right click, alt right click, alt right click. We'll just spread out the secondaries across those destroyers. See what interesting things happen. 12-inch guns are swinging around. Not quite into place yet. About ready. There we go. Several outs. Oh, she actually blocked. I am color me surprised. Must have bounced off the deck. Our 8-inch guns are almost out. Being up in that super firing position, it's had a fantastic field of view. Whoa, what happened here? Mid-belt, partial pin, flotation damage. Whoa, we flooded hard. Alright. Here, turn to starboard. I think we might lose this one. This is so upside down from last time. Last time it went so good. This time, not so much. That's okay, though. It's fun. I thought I'd found the best ship ever, and then, nah, this time, yeah. Not so much. It's okay though. It keeps it exciting. Ajax. So she got wrecked pretty hard. Here, the repulse. You're gonna turn out everybody on the repulse. Point blank range. We can do it. We're getting the water under control. She was down to 20%. Now she's back up to 35. Something like this. All fire on that ship. In fact, you're going to turn out a little bit heavier, as will you. Actually, no, I want you kind of narrow because that ship has torpedoes, and the torpedoes are out. That might have been this salvo from over here. Oh, we're controlling the flooding, though. We don't have, I mean, this compartment was destroyed, but, so we can't get the flooding. But these other ones, there we go. Hey, come on. You guys can do it. Now the Goliath. I believe in you. I believe in every single one of you. You're all special snowflakes. Come on, do it. Yep. And there's the torpedoes. That's okay. What are they out on? I'm not sure. I think maybe this one, it thinks. Maybe. Here, you're going to turn. I just lost sight of that torpedo. Well, oh well. There it is. Yeah, we can slow down a little bit. I think we're clearing. Yeah, we're doing okay. Okay, put the speed back up. Turn on out. That destroyer is about dead. Oh man, this is a short-range slugfest, and that ship is almost down. Just flotation. Here I was calling it before the game was over. Bingo! Flooded. Almost out of 8-inch. Ton of 7 still. I love that ripple fire this thing was doing. Don, 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 don. That was cool. Yep. 8s are about gone. Boom. Mid-belt overpin. See, that seems a little more reasonable. Oh, a lot of flooding, though. Yeah, it looks more like a lower belt. Yep. There we go. Kaboom! And that is GG! So the single turret battleships prove superior. Yeah, we're gonna continue. It didn't save it! Oh, that's darn right lame. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. It was just a little bit of silliness, and yeah, just take of it what you will. See you later.